G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So I'm guessing you're seeing this on maybe Saturday because I'm probably going to go live tomorrow because tomorrow's Friday. But if you didn't catch the live, as of the next week, not this week, the week coming up, the live stream's going to be on a Wednesday. I couldn't do the live stream this Wednesday because I had a PCS meeting. There's some announcements to come with that. They're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. It's basically just going to play on how it's been. I'm not going to go into too much detail. In short, we're still doing the swap meets, but we won't be doing the general meetings for now. Like just with COVID and everything, it's just been a bit up in the air and all that jazz. But anyway, so a little quick update on the termite situation. I say termite situations because I do have termites. So the ones in the fish room are springtails. I was kind of thinking that, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the video, but I did think they were I was 50% sure they were springtails. There is another reason. The grass tree was the main other reason that I asked old mate to still come, and also I was told the house had a termite treatment before I bought it, but I've had the house for like 5 years, so it's kind of due anyway. But I had a look in the meter box. I didn't even know that you could check the meter box for this kind of thing. And the house hasn't been termite treated for 24 years. So yeah, have a look in your meter box, guys, if you own a house, and check the date on the termite treatment. Here's a mate. Sorry about the darkness. I need to go get a battery. But here's a mate. So he's doing me a super cheap deal. I'm basically just paying for the chemicals, and I'm drilling the holes. So we'll work together. I'll drill the holes. He'll fill the liquid. He's also leaving me with treatment for the cockroaches in the fish room. Some good gel, and he's also putting a barrier around the fish room for the springtails, so we should be pretty much insect free. Is it bugs or insects? I don't know what they are, but anyway, we just need to get this old bad boy here, and then I'll show you the termites. Alright guys, so as you know, I've got massive trees. There's no termites in the fish room, there's no termites in the house, but where I had the grass tree, I haven't dug here. I asked him if he wanted me to dig here because I was happy to dig that up, and he said no, don't worry about it. But he came over here, and then if you look here, see that sand? It's like hard and funky. That is termite tunnels. So I do have termites. Shout outs to all the people in the comments the other day saying that that's not termites in the fish room. I think I might have not made it. I don't know if I made it clear or not that I was thinking they're probably not termites, but they are, if that makes sense. I've also got a huge ant problem on the property, so I'm hoping that I need to talk to him about that. But I just gotta hope. I don't know whether, like, I'll talk to him when he comes with the treatment, but do I cut that with a chainsaw, or do I like cut this branch off here, because that one's pretty small. I could drop that one there and inspect that branch for damage to see whether this tree is actually gonna cause a fall on my house. I probably should have clarified that with him before I made this video. So yeah, I've kind of made a mistake. I should have got him around. He was actually annoyed at me because when I laid this decking here, he knew I think I might have mentioned it, he knew I was laying my decking, and he messaged me saying, when you finish the decking, give me a call and we'll do a termite treatment. And I just felt like I was, you know, when you like don't message someone because you don't want to bother them. Like, I know he's got a super busy life, and I just felt bad, and I never contacted him, and now I'm stressing because I've got termites, which this should have been treated. Like, I don't know, the decking's like 2 or 3 years old now. My bad. But anyway, guys, it just comes back to what I talk about on the channel all the time. Don't put maintenance aside. Termite inspections fall under maintenance. He said the treatment is guaranteed for 5 years, but he reckons 7 years is long enough, and he's doing it for me crazy cheap. I like looked up pricings, and it's like less than a third of the minimum price that I saw online, so I'm stoked about that. Alright, so now the doom and gloom's all over. Let's go plant some of these plants. I kind of want to try and make a set of tongs that will reach the bottom of that tank, because I don't feel like putting my head in the water. And yeah, if you serious, mate? At least it's probably got no nitrates or anything in there. Clean water. This is what happens, guys. Anybody else got a dog that as soon as they walk in the shed or the fish room or anywhere with fish tanks that are low, they're straight into the water? Like, I'll have a poo bucket that I've washed sponge filters in, and he goes straight for it. Anyway, I'm gonna go make some tongs off camera, and then I'll let you guys see my invention when we get to it. Alright, so I've made tongs. They don't really... We'll see how they go. Normally I hold them there, so I'm only gaining like 150 millimeters of length, but it's better than nothing. The main thing is, it'd be nice to reach in and be able to like look through the front. I don't know what's in here. I don't know whether to chuck some of these small plants in. I just want to see if the goldfish eat them and rip them out. But the other thing is, I also know that they're only going to last in here for so long. I might put the smaller ones in the guppy tank. I want to get a light for that this weekend. But anyway, I'm going to do this off camera because I don't want to get my camera wet and I'll get covered in water, so maybe the missus might film for a minute. Alright guys, so the tongs are working. The only problem is they twist, so I've got to try keep them straight. I'm not here. I'm not going to plant too much. It's just a trial. I know goldfish probably going to eat the plants, we'll see. Especially like this massive one. It's not working as well for this one. How's that? I just planted 2 without the camera and they worked good. And then damn. Might have to give this big one a miss. Stick to the smaller ones. Seems a bit of a shame, it's a nice piece. Give this little one a go. I've got no idea what it is. I just call it plant. See I don't know if you can see the tongs twisting. And look, that goldfish is already trying to eat the plant. They've got no hope in here, I don't reckon. Maybe the taller ones, because they don't sit on the bottom. Doesn't help that I fed them shelled peas yesterday. Alright guys, there we go. We got some plants in there. I really do miss the plants in there. And these big stem plants, hopefully the goldfish might leave them alone. In saying that, I've already seen them trying to eat them. There's, is that like some Java fern or something? Everybody's been going for that. So we'll just see what happens. There is, in the back there's a tiny piece of corkscrew vallus that's been growing and they've left it alone. So fingers crossed they leave it alone. That panda moor is definitely suspect at the moment. Look at him go, he's looking at that plant. He went to I'm not sure if you saw it on video, he went to grab that one there, but he turned around pretty quick. But yeah, the other thing is they might try to lay eggs in them and they might rip them out when laying eggs. I also wonder, drop a comment below if you know, should I take the spawning mops out because there's plants in there now, they can lay on the plants. And also I'm wondering if I should do just like an outdoor tank with no fish and just I've got some gravel somewhere and I could just put these stems outside and I could just get them, the ones that aren't rooted, get them rooted and I could give them away to some subscribers, you know. Let me know if you're interested in that. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.